Traveling across Michigan's Upper Peninsula, creating opportunities for talented people, and taking note of innovation in our state. We're going all across the comeback state with Michigan Governor Rick Snyder. This summer, Governor Snyder visited the UP and met with Upers celebrating their heritage and future. If you stop by the UP State Fair in Escanaba, it's easy to see why.
UP State Fair is a highlight in the state of Michigan. So I can tell you, as each year comes about, I block this week out. I find out what week the fair is, and that's the week I'm going to come to the UP.
Governor Snyder met with young farmers and saw pure Michigan agriculture at its finest. He also honored the UP Veteran of the Year.
Good to see you, Ring. You're a great role model and leader of why we need to support our veterans on an ongoing basis. So thank you so much for your service, and please accept this plaque on behalf of the people of Michigan.
And he saw history in the making as the word Upper was added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
It's really my pleasure to welcome Governor Rick Snyder here to Northern Michigan University.
Governor Snyder stopped by NMU and sat down with local business, community, and education leaders to talk about talent. John Spigarelli, marketing director for the creative agency Elegant Seagulls in Marquette, talked about why his company chose to set up shop in the UP.
We've got skiers on staff, we've got crazy saltwater-free surfers that surf in the wintertime on staff, golfers, hunters, and being able to have the lifestyle piece built in and around a career has been really important for us in the attraction and the retention of talent.
It's not just big businesses, but small tech companies and entrepreneurs too that are making their mark all over the Upper Peninsula. Governor Snyder met student Ben Whitbrook, who uses 3D printing technology to create UP iPhone cases.
Decided to give you a new case.
Oh, okay, made in Michigan.
Very good. So you can have red or blue if you want. Never there's just like, where can I get one? How much are they? And that's
started business.
Yeah, that's basically how it started.
Governor Snyder visited Thermo Analytics, a high-tech company you might expect to see in Silicon Valley, but one finding success in Copper Harbor.
So we took our tiny little company up in the Upper Peninsula and grew it here, doing all the software development, all the engineering services here. So the people we get up here want to stay up here. But the only way they can stay up here is if there's good jobs. And that's what we provide.
Well, we had to have the demo.
The UP is a growing high-tech hub in the state, and that technology is making its way into the more traditional industries like timber.
There's great opportunity for young folks to enter into the industry, especially on the technical side.
And companies are looking to the UP as a great place to expand. Biogenic Reagents chose Gwinn, Michigan for their renewable carbon facility.
We could have gone to other locations. We had tremendous support from the state of Michigan, so we've had to train folks to run computers, run systems. We've trained a number of laboratory technicians to run the very specific tests that measure the quality of our products. And we have folks who also do things like bring wood and load it into the front end of our operations. So it's a whole range of jobs and skill sets.
What happens in the UP doesn't stay in the UP, especially in Menominee at Anchor Coupling.
Caterpillar does business on 180 different countries, and so our hose and couplings are going into machines in all of those places. It starts here in the Upper Peninsula.
Plus, Anchor Coupling is growing, investing $13 million in Menominee and creating 116 new jobs.
This is about creating an environment where our kids can stay in the area, about how they can have a career, a good, well-paying, honorable career, and be successful.
In the UP, great things are happening as Michigan's comeback continues. Follow us as we go all across the comeback state with Michigan Governor Rick Snyder.